Week 1, the New England Patriots travel to Miami, man. They're going to South Beach to go against the Miami Dolphins with Tua and Tyreek Hill and Mike McDaniels. I mean, there's a whole bunch of noise this offseason that's been going in Miami. A whole bunch of noise. One thing I do know is if you're a first-year head coach, the one guy you don't want to open your coaching career going against is Bill Belichick. So with that said, and no further ado, Bill Belichick is going to beat the Miami Dolphins and head coach Mike McDaniels' debut, and the New England Patriots will be 1-0 because we all know Bill Belichick is the rookie quarterback slayer and he's the rookie head coach slayer, man. Patriots starting our season 1-0. Week number 2, they travel to the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. This is two of my favorite coaches in the league, man. Bill Belichick, Mike Tomlin, man. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out. But unfortunately for the New England Patriots, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to come into this season with the best defense in football. I think the front seven is relentless, and I think Matt Jones and whoever the OC is for the New England Patriots is going to have a horrendous day going against the Pittsburgh defense, man. So look for the Patriots to lose week 2 on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 3 home opener against the Baltimore Ravens and a hungry Lamar Jackson. I mean, a hungry Baltimore Ravens. This is not a good situation. I think the Ravens are a better roster than the New England Patriots. So I anticipate Lamar Jackson and company, because we all know they're going to be coming out there hungry for them to be a little bit more powerful than the New England Patriots. So look for the Patriots to take an L against the Baltimore Ravens. Week number 4, man, I know this is, and the New England Patriots travel to Green Bay. This is like enchanted territory, man. I anticipate the Patriots to lose this game against the Packers. I anticipate them to actually put a valiant effort. It might be a closer game than probably most people anticipated, but with that said, even the coaching, as much coaching Bill Belichick, and they do, at the end of the day, the players got to execute the coaching, and I don't believe they will execute enough for them to come out there victorious. So I see the New England Patriots losing this game, another close competitive ball game to the Green Bay Packers. Week number 5, man, the Patriots are about to start changing things around, man. The scheduling guards throw them a little freebie, because Dan Campbell and the ankle-biting Detroit Lions are coming. One thing we can say about the Lions, they're going to fight you. They're going to fight now. They're going to fight every play, every week. But one thing we don't say about the Lions is they're a well-coached team. And that's going to be the deciding factor in why the Patriots win this game. Because we look at the Patriots, they might not be an ankle-biting team, they might not do all that, but we also know that they're going to be a well-coached team. And I think the better coached team is the Patriots, with everything said. And that's why they will defeat the Detroit Lions. Week number 6 at the Cleveland Browns. Once again, man, like, we don't know the situation. If it's going to be Jacoby Brissett or if it's going to be anybody else. But at the end of the day, Bill Belichick, whomever the quarterback is, that's not Deshaun Watson, and that's on the snap for the Cleveland Browns, it's not going to be capable enough to beat a New England or Bill Belichick-led defensive team. So I anticipate a low scoring game, man, more like a baseball score, maybe an NHL score for a say. But I anticipate the New England Patriots to come out victorious in Cleveland, just because Bill Belichick owns the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland organization. Week number 7, they host the Chicago Bears with a new head coach, with a young quarterback. So we all know we know Bill Belichick, what he does to a first-year head coach, what he does to a young quarterback. So I anticipate embarrassment for the Bears in this game. So the New England Patriots gonna get, you're gonna see them start getting their pieces together, man, with another victory, having back-to-back victory and winning this game against the Chicago Bears. And I would say easily. Week number 8 at the New York Jets, and this is gonna be a victory for Bill Belichick. So that's gonna be 4 victories in a row. So you can see the Patriots are slowly getting themselves back together, man. As much as I love Salah, I don't think he's a better coach than Bill Belichick, obviously. And obviously, I don't think the New York Jets roster with the coaching combined, not just the roster, because talent for talent, they're better than the Patriots, but the coaching got to do that. And I don't think that combination, I don't think is better than the New England Patriots. And that's the reason why the Patriots are going to beat the New York Jets, man. Let's go. Matt Jones and company. Week number 9, they host the Indianapolis Colts. This is another good matchup. We all saw what happened last year. It was a close game, but JT23 is the deciding factor. I think Jonathan Taylor, once again, will be the deciding factor. Belichick could put 10 men on the box. He could put 11 men on the box. But when it comes down to the come down, Jonathan Taylor will be the best player on the field that game. And defensively, Darius Leonard and company will be the best player on the field that day. So if the Colts will have the best offensive player and the best defensive player, which even though the Patriots will have the best coaching staff, but at the end of the day, the players got to execute, and the Indianapolis Colts will execute better than the New England Patriots. That's why the Patriots will take an L against the Colts. Week number 10, bye week. Week number 11, they host the New York Jets. And this is going to be kind of, they might think I'm wacko. Yes, I know it's a bye week. I know Bill Belichick is one of the best preparation coach in football, but it's kind of prepared when your roster is not really as good as per se in the past. So in a sense, this is one of the few rare times the Patriots going to come out of a bye and they will lose. I think Salah and company, man, Zach Wilson and those guys, they're going to do just enough. I mean, just enough to be victorious against Belichick and company, man. Yes, sir, for my bald-headed brother, baby. No hair, don't care. Patriots losing to the damn Jets. Week number 12, they travel to the Minnesota Vikings. This is one of those games the Patriots have no shot of winning, but they end up winning because they're a more preparation team. And at the end of the day, it's the same old theory, man. We all know what Bill Belichick does to young quarterback and first-year head coach. And this is the situation right here for the Minnesota Vikings and their first-year head coach. So I anticipate Bill Belichick to outcoach the first-year head coach and the New England Patriots coming with a victory against the Minnesota Vikings. Week 13, they host Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Honestly, the Bills hate the Patriots. The Patriots hate the Bills. This is going to be one of the best rivalry because they frankly don't like each other. We all saw all 3 games last season, so I anticipate Josh Allen, because he owns Belichick right now for the last couple of seasons, so I anticipate Josh Allen to continue scoring, because the last time we saw the Patriots and the Bills were scoring in every possession. So I think the Bills might have just scored again. So I look for the Bills, who are probably one of the best roster from top to bottom built and going into this season. So the Bills are better than the New England Patriots. So the Patriots are going to compete, obviously, because they're going to be prepped, they're going to be prepared. But at the end of the day, man, they can't prepare for the talent the Bills are going to put on the field. So I see the Patriots losing the battle against the Buffalo Bills this game. Week 14, they travel to Arizona to play the Cardinals. I mean, it's the perfect time to play the Cardinals. We all know Kyler Murray don't like looking at playbook, reading plays and all that shit. So, and Belichick is the best strategic guys as far as looking at your weakness and finding your weakness and make sure he keep attacking your weakness. And if you're a guy that don't even know your weakness and watch films, and at the end of the year, we know the trajectory of Kyler Murray, man. By this time of the season, he's already going down. He's descending. So it's just like a plane, man. When they're about to hit their destination, they start descending. The Cardinals usually start descending around this time, and I expect my man Bill Belichick to go and handle business, man. Because as much as I love Kingsbury, but we all know Kingsbury is not a good coach. He is not a good coach, and they're going to get out-coached situationally, and that's how I see the New England Patriots escaping Arizona with a victory that they didn't even supposed to get. So look for the Patriots to win because they're a better coach team than the Arizona Cardinals. Week 15 at the Oakland Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, man. Look, I'm aging myself talking about Oakland Raiders and shit. My bad, Shawty. My bad, y'all. But look at this. Josh McDaniel going against his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Bill Belichick. The Raiders are really good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The Raiders are, y'all know I told you about the Raiders last year, but the Raiders are a better team than the damn Patriots, to be honest with you, man. I think Josh McDaniels is going to have those guys ready. And obviously, Josh McDaniels was the brains of the New England as far as the offensive side of the ball. So with that said, I anticipate the Raiders, who are a better roster at this moment right now with Derek Carr and obviously with the additions in the offseason. So the Raiders should be able to beat the New England Patriots. And I see the Patriots taking a close L against the Las Vegas Raiders. Week 16, they host the Cincinnati Bengals. This is going to be one of those sneaky games, man. This is one of those games where Bill Belichick do some crazy defense against that passing game against Joe Burrow, man. And honestly, I know I love me Zach Taylor. We're in Nebraska. Go GBR. You know me, I love Zach Taylor and company, but I don't think he'll coach. Frankly, I think he's not a good coach. You know what I'm saying? I think he just got good players that execute, but I don't think he's a very good coach, to be honest with you. But in a sense, Bill Belichick is going to run game on this dude, man. He's going to run game on this dude this week. And I see the Patriots surprising the Bengals, man. And I really see Joe Burrow having a horrendous, probably one of the worst game of his NFL career to this point this week, man. So look for the Patriots to shock the Bengals with a big victory, man. I don't think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be one of those games that could be over with in the first half, man. W, New England Patriots. Week 17 versus the Dolphins. So the Patriots don't do well against the Dolphins at the end of the season. That's just what it is, man. I've been watching football for a long time, and for some reason, I know usually the game is in Miami, whatever. For whatever reason, the Dolphins always play the Patriots tough, and I anticipate the same situation. I think Tua and company, man, those guys, Mike McDaniels is gonna, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna learn from the first week. You dig? He's gonna learn from his little mistake from the first week. And this dude, I do think he's a good nerd. You know what I'm saying? I think he's closer to Nick Sirianni than anything else. So I think he's a very good coach. I think he's a guy that would learn from his mistake. And with that said, I anticipate the Miami Dolphins to beat the New England Patriots, man, in week number 17. Week 18, at the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills want this game, bro, because I think this game is gonna decide if the Patriots are gonna be a playoff team or not a playoff team. And just the fact that it's a rivalry game, and I know how Sean McDermott really feels about Belichick, how the Bills locker room feel about Belichick. I think this is the game right here that will embarrass the New England Patriots, and this is the reason why the Patriots are gonna finish 8-9. They will lose this game against Buffalo Bills, and I expect to finish 8-9, a little bit less than what they did last year, take a step backwards last year, but not because of talent-wise, because everybody else in the division got better. So my 2022 prediction for the New England Patriots is an 8-9 season, and they will miss the playoff for the second time in 3 seasons. Y'all know the drill, man. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.